Hi everybody, Russ from MyAmers11. Hope you're all safe and well. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell icon so you're made aware of any time I put new content on. As always, I'd like to thank our lovely channel sponsors, Untuck It. There they are, check them out in the description below. I just realised I'm wearing the same t-shirt I wore yesterday. Oh well. We're in lockdown, innit? We're in lockdown. But, you know, I do deodorant and shower, so... I didn't realise until I just saw it. I thought, oh, God, I just saw the old one. And I thought, oh, anyway, hope everyone is safe and well today. It's Friday. Got to get down on Friday. Not my words, the words of Rebecca Black. We've done another week, guys. Congratulations. All very proud. Very, very proud of every one of you. So, and obviously we've got a game. Back to the Premier League, back to the Championship. No, back to the Premier League. Action of all the weirdness that's gone on in the last 72, 96 hours. So yeah, that's all good. Right, let's see who we got in the chat. If anyone's around and fancies giving it a like, give it a like on the older YouTube. It always helps out as well. Right, let's see who we got. We've got Scott. Afternoon, Russ. Afternoon all. Shots 4 over yesterday. Best score today. Unfortunately, 3 over through 3 today. Oh, not looking good. Oh, goal. I'm winning. Very good words and pictures. Good to see, man. Carl, hope you well. Duvet, hope you well. Skipper, how rude. Can't believe a client just called me. Does he not know Russ is about to start? Exactly. Hasn't he got that sort of appointment to viewing, they call it, in the trade? ATW. Appointment to view. So when, like, EastEnders, you do it at 7:30. You'd always go and that's what I mean. Shameless plug, shameless playing, Scott. There we go. Stinky Russ, indeed. Did you? I did. I totally did. Lockdown is officially over, but we can let go 2 days of the same shirt. Yeah, I know. Afas just came to say Russ boss. So thank you, Afas. Much appreciated. Hashtag free Ben Rama. I'm here for the Russ. Good. I'm glad you're here, James, as always, Jim. I'm not going to tell you, as I said, I did leave it on a line of duty cliffhanger yesterday in terms of who we've got coming up this weekend. As I said, we'll talk about that in a bit, but hashtag Ben Rama Freed. Apparently so, Ben Rama Freed. Apparently so. We'll see what happens on Saturday. Big game, obviously, huge game. I mean, every game's going to be big for the next 6 games now. 6 cup finals to go. Is it 6 cup finals or 7? I've lost count, to be honest. The last 72 hours are just fuddled my head, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, massive game. Mini Russ. Gary, hope you're my friend. Free Russ t-shirt, exactly. I don't want to go topless. I'm not like Athers. I know Athens is probably might have gone now, but where that Tottenham game, I'm not like that. Simon, hope you're my friend. Are we golfing today? Are we golfing? Scott's having a good round today. Very good round yesterday, but not a good round today. If you hear a bit of TV noise, I do apologise. Flo, unfortunately, isn't well today. She went to school and turned around, came well. Wasn't very well, bless her. So doing double duty today. So there we go. A repeat of last season's match would be. Oh, I would do 3-2. Oh God, yeah. Always 3-2, man. We certainly do. Hopefully the right way round this week. Hopefully round the right way. I've got a feeling. Do you know what I mean? They weren't much cop against Brighton. They really weren't. And also, it's nice that. They actually, to be fair, it's almost like they put out a weakened side for the what's names for that Brighton game to play us, which is a lovely compliment if that's true. Slow in the course today, 1 hour to play, 4 holes. Oh, backing up old people in front of you. Google is deleting messages from Mini Russ. No, it's not deleting messages. It's just it don't show on the on here. They show on your YouTube, but don't show here. I don't understand. But anyway, it is what it is. Working at the moment, Russ. Golf this afternoon at 5:37, and dinner afterwards. Golf Saturday and Sunday. Well, that's your weekend sorted, my friend. Simon thinks we're going to lose 2-0. Do you think, Simon? Okay. Who would want to be well when you have the long weekend? Exactly. Still can't go nowhere really. Maybe the shops, but that's it. But I'm out. Obviously, I'm out tomorrow. Innit? Got West Ham. Barcelona have said they want to remain in the Super League. Good luck with that. Yeah, on their own, like, literally playing on their own, like Wembley singles and Wembley doubles and headers and volleys and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll talk about who we've got coming up towards the end of today's show. We'll do that. As always, what we tend to do on a Friday for anyone new, welcome. Is we put the link out and anyone can come on. We'll have a chat. See everyone's week's gone, and then little chat about the Chelsea game, 5-10 minutes. Then we bugger off. What we got is Andy in the pub. I believe Andy is probably in the. He did say he was going to be in the pub again, so we'll put the link up and see if he's in the pub. He hasn't come in the chat yet, so I don't know just yet. With the chair coming for Chelsea, a good time to play them. I think 3-2. It is a good time to play. And they've got a lot of stuff. They got the Champions League. They got obviously the Cup as well, the FA Cup, and it's all piling up a little bit for them. So the games are piling up, and they just didn't look out. It didn't come out the blocks for me. I think, to be honest, all the teams have struggled. All the greedy six teams have struggled since the news came out on the Sunday, wasn't it? Obviously, the Leeds Liverpool game was a struggle for Liverpool. The Chelsea Brighton game was a struggle. Tottenham just scraped through against Southampton, so I think they're going to be. I think it's going to be tough. And is Arsenal tonight? Is Arsenal tonight? I think it is. And the game is also. Let me just see. I should really. I never check these things. And I think it's a 5:30 kickoff tomorrow as well. Yeah, Arsenal Everton. Now, to be honest, Arsenal could do us a favour there. It would be nice, wouldn't it? After all this greedy sick stuff, it would be nice for Arsenal to turn over Everton, or and get a win there, because then again and then by the time we play Everton at home, they'll have nothing to play for. So yeah, we've got Liverpool, Newcastle. Yeah. So Liverpool probably win that game. Then we're playing Chelsea, and then afterwards it's Sheffield United, relegated Sheffield United against Brighton Hove Albion. So there we go, exciting times. Fact of the day: bigger forks lead you to eating less. There we go. Lunch for Simon today is a toasted pita bread with cheese, salad, crisps, chocolate bar, and a yogurt bar. The bakery, Scott, is still closed. I imagine it's still closed, Simon. Are we? Simon's Tuesday playing golf, and they just went out of business. Apparently so. That's what happened. Right, let me share. Not share my screen. We'll share the link as always. If anyone fancies coming and have a quick chat, I know Jim will probably come on. I know Peach will probably come on, and so we can come and see how everyone's doing. Everyone's week's gone so far, and their thoughts about the game. What do people think? We've got some 3-2s. Oh, hello, we've got a new member. Look at that. Affas is a new member. How exciting! Welcome. So now you go green. Your thing goes green now, and you got a little crossed hammers, and you can use the mini Rust stuff. And about memberships. I think I looked at it for you. Back to work on the 8th. There we go. As Carl said, Affas is one of us. Hashtag one of us. You going out tonight, Russ? Danny, I don't go out, man. I don't. I really don't go out, man. Nah. No, just not. I'm just not into that. Never have been really. I came from the really Russ. I can't lie. Good man. Hey Wally, hope you're well. Kent's got beef stew and mixed veg. Not mixed veg. You didn't forget the veg. It's mixed veg, I imagine, for Kent. But anyway, sounds great. It's not easy being green, indeed. Indeed, Duvet. It certainly isn't, my friend. And just Wally. Wally's in the house. And are you out, Danny? Are you going out, my man? Are you going out? I'm not going out. Let's get Jim in. Hello, Jim. How you doing, buddy?
All good, mate. All good. The sun is shining and the birds are tweeting, and we're still massive. So, yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I know, man. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. Yeah. How's your week been?
It's been mad, mate. It's been a bit mad. I've done a few shows on the Hammers Poles and things, and I spoke to a Liverpool fan yesterday, and I'll tell you what, some of them were heartbroken with what's happened in the week.
Genuinely, and obviously you had Jack on, and genuinely they are heartbroken.
Yeah, and they are just sort of betrayed by their own owners and things like that. And it ain't, now people know what it's like when you got owners like in certain clubs where you just don't know if they've got their best interests at heart, and this week it proved it. So Yeah, it's been a sad week for football, but I know it's going to be I'm going to think with a West Ham hat on there, but this might be the best thing that happens to us because they're all going to
Yeah,
be scrambling around, and we can just seize the moment. And this weekend's massive. In my opinion, I know every game is massive, but for the
yeah.
confidence of the club, this one's the one for me. Like it was with the Leicester one. If we could beat these, but knowing us, we'll probably beat these and go and lose against Burnley the following week. So
It's just the West Ham way, isn't it?
nothing would surprise me. But yeah, yeah, been a bit mental this week, mate.
Yeah, it has been a bit weird, hasn't it? Yeah, the football world has flipped, done 180, and then back to another 180, isn't it? It's just gone like dirt, dirt. It's
Yeah.
like when you have just like one of those sand timers. It was gone like dirt,
Mm.
and then back it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Even
weird.
even Jack said though on Monday he was watching a game. He was like, well, "What's the point?" Like
Yeah,
it got to that attitude of like, "What's the point?" And like obviously we don't know what the punishment, if there is any punishment at all. But I'll tell you what, if there's not, then it's a lot of people's taste is going to be bitter, like towards football from now on, because it just like
yeah,
the top six will have the power to do anything and anything they want, and right, but your Burnleys, your Brightons, even us to a point, won't be able to do anything about it.
yeah.
So, do you know what
It's
I
true,
mean?
man. It's true. It's true. And I agree. Actually, I agree with what Big Sam said in his press conference the other day. He basically said that it wasn't a what do you say? It wasn't at the end. It was just on pause. And
Yeah.
to be honest, I think that's right. And we've
Mm.
and I from the first I said it would never happen. I thought it was this massive power play. I still think it was never intended to happen. And they got what they wanted. They got they got the elite spots for for the 2024 season. They've got more money in the game for the Champions League, so they've got it. It's just not.
Mm.
It's just they've rebadged it. Your fault. It's just called it's still the Champions League. So
What do you think about the German model though? Because I think that's a good one, like the 51% of the club and goes to the fans basically, and the fans put into the club, and 49%
yeah.
goes to like a part owner basically.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to it's up to Bojo really, isn't it, and the Premier League to come
Yeah,
up with that. I mean, it seems in practice, in theory, a good idea. The fact is, because it's always been that rule's been implemented in Germany for a few years now. It's going to be a right arse to get it through for the Premier League.
yeah,
It's almost like it's so far down the line. It's almost like for
yeah,
new clubs or new ownerships that coming in. Okay, we'll do it from then on, but. Yeah, but even then, the current the owners previously will take a massive hit on investment. I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, it's not going to be for the next season.
yeah.
It could be for a long time on top of that. But in theory, it makes sense, doesn't it? Giving fans more power, but we'll see, man. We'll see. Anyway, let's
It's just
talk about Chelsea. Let's talk about Chelsea.
yeah.
What do we
Big
think, man?
game, mate. Big
Huge
game.
game.
It's a big game. We need players back. I'm hoping, from what I've been hearing, that Rice is coming back. Now, whether that's
Oof.
true or not, well, I'm hoping that he's ahead of schedule from what I've been hearing from certain people. And basically, I'm hoping it's a push for him to get him back. If he comes back, that's a massive plus. I think Mazawaku will be back fit because it was only a small knock
Yeah,
against Newcastle, so I don't think that's an issue. Cresswell's another one. If we can get two of the three players back, then we'll be all right. Do you know what I mean? It's a big game, mate. It's one it's the best time to play Chelsea because they've just come off the back of
yeah,
about 5 games, and they've got Real Madrid, if they're still in the Champions League, on Tuesday night.
yeah.
So
You're
to
right, man. You're
us,
right.
it's a big game. Um, so yeah, it's just one of them ones, mate. It's like we've just got to make sure we turn up. Right, we've got to have the attitude that we are a top team and we are therefore on merit. And I've seen people saying, you know what, yeah, West Ham will slip away, they'll go down to seventh. No, they won't. Right, you got like this mentality of us thinking that we're not good enough has got to stop, and it has to stop as soon as. And basically, we have to go at Chelsea from the get go and treat it like it's another game, but it's 6 away from possibly the best finish in our lifetime. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's true, man. It's like, even if, as I said, and it would be the high, was it the, what's it called? Yeah, it's obviously the 90, was it the 99 season was we finished fifth in the Premier League. And then obviously, so yeah, it's getting exciting now. It's getting exciting. It's getting exciting.
yeah.
But,
If we win, if we before I go, but if we win on Saturday, Russ, do you think that is like a massive statement of intent, or would
of
you
course it
not?
is.
Would you still, or would you be sitting on the fence still saying you just don't know yet?
I still don't know yet because like you got to think. I mean, this is, to be perfectly honest. We've been West Ham fans for too long to know we can't just say yeah, that's it, we're done, because we know it doesn't happen. But even, I mean, West Ham of old, we expect we'd turn up against Chelsea, and apart from that, the Everton game is probably our toughest game, and then the rest are winnable. But that means but Newcastle was winnable. Do you know what I mean? We still got to play Brighton. Fucking hate playing against Brighton. We still got to play against Big Sam at West Brom. He'd want to kick one in just for us, just because that's just him. And so there's still lots of little subplots going on. But it will be a massive. I mean, obviously this one will be massive. We'd then be obviously, be a point off Leicester again. No, we go above Leicester, don't we? I can't remember anyway. Yeah. But anyway, and obviously Leicester have got what's the name at the weekend, haven't they? They got the what they got? No, what they got on the weekend. What Leicester got on the weekend? And they play Monday. They got Monday, so they got Crystal Palace. Yeah. So again, massive chance to sort of make. Obviously we'd go. We got 1 point behind them. Obviously they'd, with the game in hand. But yeah, I still think Leicester are gonna be a bit dodgy. Because they'll be concentrating the FA Cup stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
All
right, Russ, I'll let you go.
All right, bud.
And I'll catch up again with you soon.
Cheers, man.
Take care.
Cheers. Bye. There we go, Jim boy. There we Affers is on two screens. But anyway, I've been laughing because I've just seen Affers waving at me in the preview. See, this is what happens when you're a YouTuber. All you do is stay in bed.
I'm taking it easy. I'm just having a nice line on Friday morning.
Yeah, why not?
Afternoon.
Why not, my friend?
I
thought afternoon.
Yeah, I thought I'd join in with the members, get involved. Just come say hello to everybody.
Yeah.
So,
Hi.
How are you doing?
Got a hairy chest, haven't you?
I know. I'm sorry. Yeah. Again,
it's the same as I've got. We could have like that'd be the late night version. The hairy chest boys.
Just gotta let it all hang out. You know what I mean?
Just
gotta let it all hang out. Listen, I got my hair cut yesterday.
Oh, very nice.
I'm feeling good for the first time in about 6 months. I've had my hair cut. It's a big day in the FIFA world. Team of the season comes tonight. So I thought, you know what? Lots of videos planned the next couple of weeks. We need some rest. It's not like I do this every single day of the week anyway.
Yeah.
You just don't see it.
Whatever. What do you think? What do you think about the game on Saturday? What do you think about West Ham?
Do you know, I really like us. I think you just said then. Chelsea look bang average the last few weeks. They really have. They lady on the other side. I don't even know how to flip my camera around here, but it's not. It's the cat. That's my lady on the other side.
I was gonna make a reference to it being a pussy, but I won't. I mean, okay.
Oh, well, I mean, you could have done. The dogs.
I could have gone there. But I didn't.
Maisie's at the dog crash today. No, do you know, Chelsea have looked absolutely bang average the last few weeks, and I think if ever there's a time to capitalise on that, it's this weekend. And I think obviously with everything that's kicked off this week about the ESL, it's about time we back it up and, as James just said there, try to cement our place this weekend. So
totally,
it's a massive test for us because realistically, this is sort of like one or two of the last tough games that we've got this season. On paper, anyway, to how we've been is obviously Man United and Chelsea. So, yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic.
Yeah, no, I'm the same. I'm cautiously optimistic. It's awful, isn't it? I hate being cautiously optimistic because we know West Ham will just go and take it out of us. But yeah, I'm the same as you. I
predicted that we'd go up at Newcastle, and I thought we'd do it, and then obviously that fell flat on its arse. So I have to just take a moment just to calm down, collect my thoughts, as I'm currently doing.
You look very calm indeed. Very calm indeed, my friend.
It's so comfortable. It's so comfortable. Do you know what? You should do one of these from your bed next time. Nobody cares.
I would do. No one cares. I can't even
see the chat right now. If anybody's giving me stick, What I would argue
No.
is get in your bed and come and do this.
No, apart from
so
Gary,
fair.
he's been grafting his bollocks off since 8 a.m. and he's still one of those lazy student types.
No, I finished university a year and a half ago. I've
There
just
you go.
carried on my student.
Just carried on. Nothing really matters. Yeah.
Nothing
Very
really
good.
matters. What did
Right, mate, go on. Go on.
Sorry,
What did you say?
sorry. Last thing. What did you make of all that ESL stuff? I haven't listened to anybody last week or so. I've completely shut off from it all.
I was never assuming. I'd always and from the beginning, I thought it was a power play. Never going to happen. And I've got this weird sort of like conspiracy. Maybe I'm watching too much Line of Duty or whatever. But
Please do
I
not
think
spoil that. I've only just started that. I say I've only just started
Okay.
it. I've gone from series 1 to series 4 in 3 days, but still, please.
Fair play. Anyway,
Do not give me any spoilers.
I think also. I think it's. I think it's the UEFA. I think UEFA and it's never too. The world is never ready for this. I think it's a collusion with UEFA and the 12, because at the end of the day, UEFA have since got all these billions of pounds of new money coming through. Plus, you got elite teams. All like pre-qualifying in 2024, so they've won anyway. It is Alan Partridge. They've rebadged it. You fool. That's all they've done is just rebadged it. Do you know what I mean? So
Have you seen how much money the fines are this morning for it?
No.
How much supposedly, whether or not they actually obviously physically sign those contracts with JP Morgan and everybody else, but supposedly it's a £300 million fine for each team that backed out of it. So.
Wow. Which is basically the first year, wouldn't it? That's first year payment. So
yeah, I'd be disgusted if they somehow managed to swindle their way out and not getting a points deduction. I'm not just saying that. Even I would rather us earn our place on merit.
Yes, no, I mean totally.
Others.
Yeah,
because it would feel wrong almost doing it like that. But at the same time, you've got to put your foot down on it, and
you're totally right.
It has to be, but no, it feels weird because I've seen loads of fans on Twitter, and everybody's free to their own opinion, but everybody's saying, "Oh yes, Champions League second and whatnot." But I'm at the position where I felt like it would be a cheated season, and it would feel like all our hard work had just gone into just, if it was done, I want it done for the right reason for us to earn second place or whatever on merit. So I'm torn.
Yeah,
I'm torn.
I know. I'm the same, man. I'm the same. And
Sorry,
I think
without demonetising your video anymore, I shall leave you.
It's all right. You've got them out. You keep the pussy away, so it's all good. Anyway, go on then, mate. Take care,
right,
mate. Good seeing you.
Bye,
bye, buddy. Bye. Right, he's off. Right, I'm just gonna get a few comments quickly before we get some. We got some outdoor guests today. Danny's going to the Firkin, Hornchurch Firkin. Is that Hornchurch Firkin? Fair play. You should go to that Luno Rising Sun. You go to Nugs, get some nuggets. Right, let everyone talk to each other. Looking forward to tomorrow. Gary is. That's great. Have you seen Ray Parler mugging off? Yes, I did. Him and Robbie from AFTV had a good old ding dong on Talk Sport today. Make sure you check it out. Really interesting. And it's basically, Ray was sort of saying, why do you want Arsenal? You want Arsenal to lose because it means you get more hits. It's sort of true. If Arsenal lose a game, the first thing I'm doing is watching AFTV to see the responses. Right, Real Madrid are still in the Champions League. Couldn't kick them out because of the amount of money the media have paid for the game. No, I agree. Gary's been a West Ham fan too long, so exactly. You always fear like performances like Newcastle, and that's why being quietly optimistic is frustrating because you don't want it to get taken away. Sam might be gone by the time we play him. Good point. Yeah, he might have already left to make sure. Right, let's bring on Anton quick. Yes, my man. How are we?
Not bad, Rusty boy.
Look at you, Hawaii 5-0.
Costa del Scotland, mate. Look at this weather. Look at that.
Oh God, it's called Sun. It's called the Sun.
Oh, mate, I know. Got the suntan lotion on today. Chilling out in the garden. I'm actually working, to be fair. So I'm actually chilling out in the garden working. So yeah, keeping busy.
Good. Yeah, I was thinking. I was looking at the garden today, and I'm thinking. It's too early to put out the swimming pool yet. It's too early.
Mate, I tell you something, right? We're basking in what I probably could say it's 19 today easily.
Yeah,
19 or 20 today. I don't know what it's like down there, but I mean, I'm
slightly cooler.
Yeah, is it? Yeah.
Slightly
Yeah.
cool, I reckon, for once.
I mean, it would be a little bit chilly with the swimming pool out unless you put some hot water in it for the kids. So.
Well, I've got the
Nice for
heater,
you.
so yeah,
Of course you
and
do.
then I
Of course you
forget
do.
about it, and then it ends up being like a hot tub because I literally
Yeah.
leave it on for like a week, and I take it off, and my glasses get all steamed up, and maybe because of Athos's bare chested show, maybe one day we'll do a show from the swimming pool.
Well, I've done one from the hot tub, so that's
There we
a
go.
whole different game. Yeah, that's a whole new one.
Exactly, that's a whole different ball game. I mean, I don't want to take your thunder, but what do you think about Saturday, man?
Yeah, I just go into every game positive, Russ. I think there's going to be a little added spark for any team that's playing any of that greedy six. I know it's not the players, I know it's not the coach. I know it comes from the top. However, there is going to be that little added spark. Also, the added spark of the fact that we're on equal points as well. So it's going to make it extremely, extremely interesting. But yeah, we're at home. Last time out at home, we beat them thanks to that Yarmolenko last-minute winner, which was an absolute. I mean, it was just great. We done the match day live, and you forget you're doing that sometimes. And myself, Stella, and Alf were having a right good knees up as well, having a good drink as well during that show, and then you just didn't expect it. It was just came from. It was brilliant. It was really good. So hopefully we can get something, and if we can push on, if we can get a result, do you know what? Even like a draw. Yeah. I know we want a win, but just as long as we don't lose. And then the thing is, see if we lose though, Russ, and I don't want us to lose, and it's not being negative, but it's still okay. It's not the worst case scenario. So a win, obviously, I'll accept a draw, but it's still not the end of the world if we lose. But let's hope we go out there and get the 3 points. That's the main thing.
Yeah, I think it's the best thing to get the 3 points, and then it's in our hands, then, isn't it? If we lose, it's not the end of the world, but it means obviously it's not in our hands. Then it's hoping Chelsea will have too much on their plate, and I mean they've got Champions League coming up, they've got the FA Cup coming up soon as well.
Yeah, 100%.
So.
Yeah,
and they definitely did rest players for the Brighton game for this game on Saturday, which I think is incredible for us. The fact is that they're so scared that he's not going to put. Mendy wasn't in goal. They didn't have.
But Russ, there's something in when teams rest players, like when they show up against West Ham. It's actually the second team I would fear more than the original team, because that's the one to have to try and want to get a first team option. Want to let the manager know I'm here to play these big games that are coming up. So I actually have more fear when it was like Man City when they made 9 changes the other night, like 9 changes. But that would fear me more equally to the level it would if you put the full first team out as well. So yeah, it's cool.
I know what you mean, man. All right then, bud. Well, but who's on today? Cool. Stell on. Is Stell on?
Stell's on today. Yes, Stell's actually going to be talking
okay. So about 3 o'clock then.
I'm doing a charity walk today with my 2 kids. My daughter is 2, my son is 5, and they're walking 10k for a local charity up here today. So brilliant. It's going to be an interesting one. So what I might do is I might put the link in your chat, actually, if that's okay.
Definitely.
If anyone's up for sponsoring. Yes, okay, we can all walk 10k. However, a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old walking 10k, it's a little bit of a different ball game.
And 10k is a long walk. I mean, that is that's when I'm doing my walks, when I'm doing my steps. That's a fair, that takes time, man. It does take time to walk it. So well then, buds, go on then. You go and get warmed up.
Man. Take it
stretch.
Easy.
All right, mate. See you soon.
Cheers.
All right, bye. And let's bring in another outdoorer. He's got a silly little hat on.
Here.
Oi! Andy!
Yeah.
I'm here. Down here. All right?
Hey! Russ! How you doing?
Oh, of course, it's St George's Day today, isn't it? Oh, I forgot it's St George's Day today.
Exactly. See?
There we go. That's it. Representing
Cheers.
In the pub. Good luck to you, Turbo Shandy.
Yeah.
Is it? Do you know what? My wife spoke to me. There was someone else had a Turbo Shandy on the telly, and my wife went, "What's that?" And I said, "I used to drink that all the time." I told her. So she went, "Oh my god, that sounds amazing!" So this weekend we're going to go and get some Smirnoff Ices and do some Turbo Shandies at Shea Buddens, all because of you. All because of you.
I don't know why it is. The web browser's just really quiet. I can't hardly hear you, but I'm loving life, mate.
We can see your face. That's all that matters, Andy.
Cheers.
Andy, what's the score going to be tomorrow?
2-0.
2-0. Nice.
No ball and Bowen.
Ooh. Very nice. What pub you in, James asked? What pub you in? Yeah, what pub's that? I don't know what pub it is. What pub is it?
Pub.
Oh, just pub. Okay, just pub. And do you have your fish platter today?
Yeah, it's on its way. And I'm making a guest appearance on Fault from Iron tonight again. So stay tuned, people. 7:00. I'll be in.
Stay tuned. I mean, it's 1:00 now. Andy's probably been on the beer for a couple of hours already. So make sure you tune in to Fault from Iron. There are only 3 more subscribers, and they've got their 300.
Yeah, I know, and I've already done the pre. I've done 50. Me, Gatesy, and Duke are doing £100 each for the 300 subscribers. I've already donated 50 already. So once the other 3 go on, the other 50 will go in. So yeah, 300 quid for Isla.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff, buddy. All right, then, mate. Go on, you carry on drinking.
I'll
you
let
carry
you
on
crack
drinking.
on.
Go on, you
Take
crack
care,
on.
guys. See you later.
Cheers, mate. Fucking hell. It is. It's Friday. It means pub day. Snake bites. Not snake bites. We're going to have turbo shandies. So that's half a pint of lager, and then you top it up with a bottle of Smirnoff Ice. Mrs. Budden was very excited by this, so I thought we'd give it a go. Earth to Andy. Poor Andy. Right, let's get on Carl's quickly. How you doing, Carl, man?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm sorry, man.
It's to see Andy on.
Oh, it was, especially because you didn't have a clue what was going on. That's why I loved it, man.
It's fun.
It's not like it's when it's St. Patrick's Day, where it's like the whole country.
Wait till you see him at 7:00 on Forged. Yeah, last week was a right out party with him on it. Wait till you see him now.
Yeah, no, he's a good boy. How have you been, my friend? How have you been?
Like evenings and all, I hop onto all the shows. They're sort of keeping me going. But with college, I'm kind of just I think I have a week left. I think I've next week with classes, and then I'm done. I might have a few exams, but God, I'll be bored with the freedom, but it'll be nice to have as well. I'm living the Athers life right now. I'm still
exactly. I was about to say, I was just about to say.
And also, outside my room today.
Turn with the weather turns as well. That'd be nice as well. So you'll have some nice, some good weather, and you can
get out for cycles or something. Do 200k a week.
Wow. Is that how far you cycle?
There's nothing else to do. That's what I did in the last lockdown when I had no school. We just used to go on cycles. It was class crack.
Oh, brilliant! No, my wife bought a bike last summer, my daughter, and it hasn't moved. And I was very against the bike.
On it. You need to get on the bikes.
Yeah, they need to get them on.
You're more of a suburban area, though, are you? You're more sort of town.
Yeah, we're in the middle of a town, so it's a little bit difficult. So, but it's particularly with the dog as well. Because that dog.
Well, I live 5k from the closest town, so like
so you got
cycle around the country or cycle into the town. Like that's the method of transportation when parents aren't giving you the lifts.
Yeah, no, very good point. Very good point. What do you think about Saturday, my friend? What do you think the game's gonna be like?
I'm split. Like I'm fucking nervous, but like we can bloody do it. It's Chelsea. Like we're always up for bloody Chelsea.
Yeah.
I'd love to just go at them. I don't think we'll play 4 at the back, but I'd love to see a 4 at the back. But Chelsea play 5 at the back, so we'd probably play it just to match them up. But I'd love to see a 4 at the back, have sort of Bowen up top, and have Benrahma. Get Benrahma on. Feck it, just fucking run.
Yeah.
Just bloody go for them, like.
Yeah, you're right, man. I think they're there for the taking. They're there for the taking. Do you know what I mean?
100%. It's the perfect time to play them right now. They're not in the best form. They're like even under Tuchel, they've been a very respectable team, but they're not blinding anyone out of it. Like they're not smashing any teams. They win games in a scrappy way, and just they seem a bit comfortable. But they're nothing to roll us over.
Yeah, you're right. I haven't been impressed with them. I just think they haven't got, and as you said, I think the Brighton game, they didn't play very well. I think Brighton came out and played the best.
Brighton came out and played the best football against every team. Brighton should have won the league months ago.
Yeah,
they just can't score goals.
No, it's so true. It's so true, man. And as long as they don't turn up when we play them, I'm happy.
Will.
'Cause that's the only joke. Because we ain't played
I
against
hate
bloody
I hate
Brighton.
Brighton. We haven't beaten them since the champ. What, we beat them 6-0 or something the last time we bloody beat them.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah.
And I think, and you know, bloody. I mean, the best news we ever had was when Glenn Murray moved from Brighton because
Yes.
he'd always bloody score against us as
There's
well.
too
Now.
many of them. There's too many of them players.
There are
Glenn Murray, Lukaku, Callum Wilson.
Rashford always scores against
Does Rashford
us.
all score?
He does tend to score quite often.
He's good though. You see, the problem
Yeah.
is we let shite players score against us.
Yeah.
When it's a good player, I don't mind. If Glenn Murray scores against us, it's a bit more enraging than bloody Marcus Rashford. Like,
Yeah, I suppose so, my friend. So what's on the agenda for the rest of the day for Carl?
I have one class at 3. If I'm going, I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm arsed. I'll probably just pop in for a wee bit, see what's going on. Forged at 7, I think it is, the pre-game show, so I'll be hopping onto that, see how that's all going, talk to all the lads. Everyone hop on over there at 7 o'clock.
Definitely.
I think it's 7. Subscribe. Let's get these 300 subscribers in. I'll put some more money into it as well, so I'll add to the total for Isla as well. And not plan tonight. Since there's nothing open, I'll have a few a nice little sort of field session. I'll have a few cans in a field, maybe.
Oh,
I don't know.
That sounds
right
lovely.
to the good old days.
That sounds lovely.
A few cans of Galahad, 12-pack for €8. Can't beat it.
Oh, that sounds lethal.
Rocket fuel.
Lethal.
Let's go.
Oh, brilliant. All right, Carl. Take care, man. Thank you so much.
Right.
I love
Cheers,
chatting to you,
Russ.
man. All the best.
Great talking to you too.
Feck it, man. All the best. I love talking to Carl. He's so funny. And I love the way he just says feck it. Right, okay. So we've got Jazza. Yeah, hello, mate. Let's smash them to pieces. Right, and then what we need to do, as always, on a Friday, the last guest usually is always the same one. You know he is. P to the A to T to T to H.
T to the H, let's crush Chelsea like grapes. Yo, what's up, my G? Yo, boom.
Yes.
My man, Rusty B, in the place to be. Always on the flow with Flo and Joe. You don't know.
Yeah.
Straight up, dog. What's up, my man?
How you doing, my man? How you doing?
I'm doing good, but I got beef with Google, dog. I got beef with Google, man. For like the last 2 5 days, I've been typing messages, and I'm all like emotiony. I put like all the emotion. What do you call them? Emojis. Emojis. That's it. I put all the blood clot emojis in. Like my guess is like YE $. They're deleting. No, thank you, Google. Me and Google got beef, dog. I'm about to go to, where is it? What's it called, man? The place where all the like Google and Facebook and
Silicon Valley.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Silicon Titty Valley, dog, and do them all in, man. I gotta tell you that my Hammer's 11 with Wally's World, banging.
Yeah. Cool, man. No, it's good, man.
What a man. What stories like from his dad going to like Geneva, Switzerland, and then to like London, and then to where was it, Coventry? Like, yo, man.
It's amazing. I love hearing those stories because there's just so much, all these really cool things about the way people. I mean, we've got some good ones coming up, and just the stories of how people have come, how people have got into supporting the club. It's just brilliant.
Yeah, thank you, Russ, for Sylvester Stalloning all of us yesterday and leaving us cliffhanging, dog. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, thank you, bud. Thank you.
I know, I do. Well, that's me. I have to get you come back for more, Peach, man. You have to come back for more. That's it, man.
I love it. I love it still. I ain't even fronting.
Go on.
No, I gotta ask
you. No, you go first, man.
Is Flo okay?
Yeah, she's all right. She just didn't feel very well today. And I thought that was going to happen. She just hasn't been very well the last couple of days. Just got a lot of, discuss it, but she's all right. She's fine. She's fine.
Okay. All right. Good. So what do you think? What do you think? What's your prediction for Chelsea, man?
I think we're going to win. I think we're going to win. It's going to be close. I reckon a 2-1, 2-1 or a 3-1. I think they'll score, but I think we'll score as well, and obviously we'll score more. That's what I reckon.
I hope we've learned from the 3-3, 3-2s, 3-2s, and then the 3-2s when they did us in Newcastle. But like, I hope we learned from it. I'm on the same boat as you. I can see like a 2-1 or a 3-2.
Yeah.
Like, honest, because I see them scoring and they're up for it, but they've just like played 5 off the back, and then 72 hours later after they play us, they got to play Real Madrid, man. So
yeah, exactly, and that's the thing. That's the trouble. They're going to be, although they're playing us to get qualified, they still want to win this season's Champions League. So it's going to be in the back of their head somewhere. It's going to be in the back of the head. It has to be.
What is Gatesy called them? The soccer blues?
Yeah, something like the soccer blues. Yeah, the soccer blues. Bless him.
Forrest from Iron. Big up Milesy. He's going to be legless by the time Forrest from Iron come on at like 7 o'clock your time. But like, yeah, big up Forrest from Iron. I'm going to be up on that. Kaza, he's always up on that. James, he'll probably be up on that. Big up James. How do you mean, man? He's been putting in work, huh? James has been putting in work, man. Straight up, man. Big up the man.
It's good. No, it's good, man. No, I love it. I think it's really cool, man. And yeah, it's great. And as you said, you know, Force Mine guys, very close to 300 subscribers. Yeah. Gatesy said if he does, then obviously they'll put in some money for Isla and stuff. So, you know, not too far at all. So it's very, very close. Skipper's asked, is that a De La Soul top you're wearing? Is that a De La Soul top you're wearing? Certainly is, man. Feet high.
3 feet high and rising, dog. How do you mean? When it like back in the day, like my favorite albums was like Step Into the Arena by Gangstar, Low End Theory by Tribe Called Quest, 3 Feet High and Rising by De La Soul, PTA by Leaders of the New School. That's my shit, man. That's my shit. I don't care what these guys are putting out now. It's garbage. I'll eat them up and spit them out, dog. Like, it's garbage. I was raised and you were raised, and a lot of the people in the chat were raised on like real music. You know what I mean?
I totally agree, man. I totally agree, buddy. Man. I totally agree. No, it's all good, man. As I said, I think it's, and obviously, you know, I got to meet your dad this week.
Oh, wasn't that dope? Wasn't that dope? He was always like, no, that's your thing. That's your thing. I can't be bothered. But it's like, you know, when you're at a karaoke bar, dog, and like, you got that person saying, no, I don't want to sing.
Yeah,
and then
they
touch the mic and you can't get them off the mic.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, that's going to be Papa Peach, dog. I'm not playing. Big up Papa Peach. Big up Barney, man. He's my idol, man. Like, yo, my man.
And you look so similar, you two, as well.
Yeah.
I can see, and it's like, it was like, you know, just like Back to the Future, you know, when Marty McFly goes to see his dad, and like, that's like what it was. It was really cool. It was great,
man. Thank God it wasn't the milkman, dog. Thank God it was
exactly.
The milkman, dog. How you mean?
It's like, you don't look nothing like him. Yeah. Have a word with Mama Peach.
Right,
What's gone down there?
Right? I know. How's Bella doing, man?
Bella's well. She's well. She's had a haircut last week, so she's happy now. And yeah, we're all good, man. It's good. The sun is shining here.
Yeah, here too. So
nice.
It was the week of the haircut of dogs. Like, Adler's got a haircut. Bella got a haircut. Big up Adler, starting off. Yo, we did a show on American Hammers, and I talked about the 3-3 Tottenham match, and I was like, yo, you took your shirt off. Go on and take your shirt off, and he did too. What a sport, man! What a sport, man!
Oh, and he had his shirt off today as well. Oh, it's becoming a thing for him now. That's the trouble. It's becoming a thing.
Hairy chest things on. Hairy chest. I don't got a hair on my chest. I'm like, I drink enough like whiskey or whatever to like put hairs on my chest, but they ain't on my chest, dog. They're all up here.
You tried to eat all your crusts, all your bread crusts, and no,
differently. My favorite sandwiches are like, I hate to say this, but my favorite sandwiches are like funeral sandwiches. When like you get like egg salad or you get like tuna and they cut the crusts off, dog.
Yeah.
Oh, those are my favorite.
Funeral sandwiches.
But they are. The funeral
I know what you mean,
sandwiches
like the buffet funeral. I know exactly what you mean, and it's funny because, I mean, I've hardly got a hair on my head, but
right?
It's just all it's there
It's everywhere
and there.
else.
Oh, it's like looks like Bigfoot and the Hendersons. You know what I mean?
Oh, so
funeral services.
Masuaku's like, he looks like he's back. Declan Rice. Oh, let's show Chelsea what they're missing, man. Let's show Chelsea what they're missing,
Yeah,
man.
I don't think Deck will be back.
Me neither, but
Nah,
I
think it's
would love that.
a game too early. I think you know
Yeah.
Burnley, the next game will be back, and hopefully Cresswell will be back as well, and that'll make a difference. But and again, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Like Noble getting into the because he knows what it is to beat Chelsea. He knows he has that. So you know what I mean.
And we beat them 3-2 last season, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
So let's do it again. Let's
Sorted.
do it again.
Sorted. What was I going to say? Skipper's relatives live in Hamilton. Is that near you, Peach?
Yeah, so we got the crew that I rock with, Ballyhoo crew, like for my rapping ish, which is like shit backwards, but yeah, for my rapping shit, I'll just say shit. For my rapping shit, Triggerman, he's from Hamilton, and that's my homeboy, man. Me and him, like a lot of the tunes you got, like he's probably on every single one. Yeah, man, and he is from Hamilton, so it's just a matter of where Skipper's from, because Hamilton, it's they have an escarpment, so it's like some people live on the hill, some people live in the city. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that's interesting. I never knew this Skipper was from Hamilton.
Well, no, Skipper's he's got relatives in Hamilton. Skipper lives in Essex, but he's got friends in Hamilton. So he's
where does Skipper live?
He lives in Essex. He lives.
Oh, word up. Okay,
word up. So he lives. Yeah. So I know where Skip lives. But yeah, so he lives in Essex. So, interesting, my man. Interesting. Right, buddy.
My mom is an Essex girl, dog. How you mean? My mom is an Essex girl, dog. But my mom got a scare last night, dog. It's like she ain't been feeling too well, and then like she's afraid like she might have the COVID, but I don't know. Like she's feeling good at one time, then bad at the other, and we were gonna take her to the hospital yesterday, but yeah, then all of a sudden she's like, no, I'm feeling a bit better. Like I think she might be scared to go to the hospital, but if she's feeling anyways today, we're gonna drive her there straight
there, man. Straight there, innit? Straight there, buddy. There. Particularly after particularly after you haven't been well. Straight there, man. Straight there.
Yeah, man. It's the whole world. It's stupid right now, man. I can't wait till it gets back to
I know.
normal. I don't know if it's ever gonna be the same normal, but at least somewhat normal.
Yeah,
where I can come check you, where I can come check Milesy, James, Jake, go to Duke's Pub. How do you mean, man? Check Gonzo, my G, man. How do you mean, man? Like, oh, that'll be so dope. That'll be so dope, man.
It will be cool, my man. It will be cool, my man. Right, buddy, I'm going to have to go, man. But anyway, thank you, as always, Peach. It's not a Friday without chatting to Peach. I know it's Friday now.
Chatting to Russ, man. Yo, you're a legend, dog. I just got beef with Google, so I'm gonna do two things to Google, dog. But it's like it's always a pleasure chatting to you. Everybody in the live chat. I was thinking of like coming up with like a YouTube thing, just like called like West Ham United live chat, and just like where it's all about like the supporters them, like what you do, man. You know what I mean? Like that's the illest way to go. Oh, big up Anton, but that's the biggest way to go. You know what I mean? Because like I find Irons United and you guys and Hammer's chat and James, like y'all like interact with the supporters so much. The supporters need their own channel, dog. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like real talk.
Nice idea, man. Right, all right then, buddy. I'm going to shoot, but thank you, man, as always.
Pleasure, bro.
Peace out, man. So that was obviously Peach. It's not Friday without Peach. Lots of love for Peach. Lots of Peach. Right, anyway, so what we got coming up this weekend. So today, 5 o'clock, we've got a My Hammers 11, X Hammer 11. I said it's one you think, but it's actually, honestly, I promise you, it's a fantastic episode. It really is. Probably my most enjoyable interview, and it's with Scott Minto. So we've got Scott Minto tonight, 5:00, and genuinely, it's a fantastic episode. I mean, every episode is great, but Scott is brilliant, and we had he's a top guy, and he speaks very openly. About he's obviously he gave his first few games for the club weren't great in terms of results, but honestly, genuinely nice bloke. Lots of really great stories. Doesn't do a lot of podcasts in terms of West Ham stuff, but he wanted to, he said, I really wanted to come, and when I saw that I'd obviously asked him to come on, and yeah, he's coming on. Also this week. Tomorrow we've got a guy called Billy Hendon. Billy's actually walking. He's doing a walk he did a walk a few years ago for his brother who passed. His brother he's one of only 2 people ever to have appeared on the front of the West Ham programme who aren't footballers. There was him and the Queen appeared another one. His brother died when he was 7 of a brain tumour, and he was a mascot back in the 90s. And he did a walk all around all the football Premier League teams. And he's doing it again to mark his 30th anniversary of his brother's passing. So really good My Hammers 11, really interesting, and obviously would like to get behind that quite a bit from a Just Giving perspective and stuff. So make sure you watch that tomorrow. And then on Sunday, another ex-Hammer. Again, he wasn't here for a long time at all, but we've got Clive Clark. Clive Clark is going to be on on a Sunday about midday UK. Clive only made one season for the club. The season we went up in the 05-06 season, and honestly, he's again a fantastic bloke, and a lovely guy. We had a really good chat, and he's a football agent now, but. Loved his time at West Ham, and again, he made 3 first team appearances, but that's 3 more than any of us have made. And so we've got some really cool ones, and so we've got some really fun ones hopefully lined up as well coming soon. So make sure you like and share and subscribe and all that good stuff. But anyway, so 5:00, it's about an hour long. Give yourself an hour, get a cup of tea. Andy's in the pub. Get yourself another Turbo Shandy Andy. Turbo Shandy Andy. That's your new nickname now, Turbo Shandy Andy. And watch it, because it's a really good interview. Honestly, I don't big things up like that, but I really big this one up. Anyway, apart from that, 3 points tomorrow. Yes, please. And we're back on Monday to do it all over again. And we start all over again. So take care, everyone. Have a lovely weekend. Stay safe. Wash those hands. Get those appointments booked when you get all your text messages to book your appointments for your jabs. Come on, you irons. And I'll see you guys all again on Monday. Take care, everyone.